You are a hero amongst many, seeking adventure, gold, and renown for defeating the dragon. This is the Heropath. You'll use your innate attributes and use gold, supplies, equipment, and magic to chisel your hero to victory. Your starting cards will have been drafted, giving each hero a personalized touch. Keep in mind any prerequisites you need to have for the use of powerful cards. Which amongst you will defeat the dragon and have their tale told for generations to come? We shall see, but for now your journey is merely beginning. A player's turn consists of 4 actions. They can move 1 to 4 spaces, dropping or picking up items as they choose. They may also choose to use the raft for 1 whole move point, any number of spaces on the river, or use the hot air balloon and rolling the die to end on any of the land types listed. Ending on a settlement will have you reveal a new random site. Ending on a monster token will expose it, and a fight will ensue. Here, both hero and monster will roll their specially marked dice as indicated by the hero's and monster's power. Being under the monster's power will cost you 1 vitality. Tying or beating the monster's power will have you defeat it. You'll gain XPs and place the token at the bottom of the scale of evil. When a monster should be placed in a level that currently has tokens there as number of players, you'll place it in the next space up. More on this later. A visit action can be taken to visit a site, with all their benefits listed here. A player may choose to rest as well when vitality is running low. They'll gain 1 or 2 if they consume a food. Then they'll roll their search die, giving them anything that ranges between food, gold, and fortune cards. Lastly, a hero can perform an encounter action, which includes ambushing an opposing hero on the road and selling them to the goblins. You can steal from another hero on the road space as well, either a card from the equipment or magic category, or they can snatch on a settlement space to receive 1 food or 1 gold. Now back to the scale of evil. When the scale of evil rises by 1 starting from stage 2, the dragon will have his turn. The active hero will decide whether to move the dragon or not. The dragon moves from Dragon Rock to Dragon Rock. Moving the dragon to one of these will activate any incidental flares where he lands. These will make any hero there lose 1 vitality. Furthermore, any actions taken by the hero will have him lose 1 vitality if the region is active due to the dragon being there. On top of those incidental flare, when the dragon moves, you'll roll the black die and any hero on the matching terrain will lose 1 vitality. The good news is you can't lose more than 1 vitality during a dragon turn. Next, each hero takes a hidden enemy and places it anywhere which is 7 spaces away from them. And lastly, the player who activated the dragon's turn draws a new random site, as well as the player to his left, and places it in an empty settlement space at least 7 spaces away from him. The scourge of this land must be destroyed. When a hero goes adjacent to the dragon to fight it, he'll get the first burn and lose a vitality. Next, when taking an action to fight it, he'll take a second burn. The dragon's base power is 15, plus the 2 dice he'll roll, and finally they'll add the current level of the scale of evil. Every fight you lose against him will cost a hero 2 vitality. However, if you defeat him, you are the most renowned hero and winner of Heropath. So Heropath has that classic look and feel of those old school fantasy adventure board games. The game also comes with different modes including co-op and already has 2 expansions out with allies and fire and light. Now the game does provide a sense of adventure and discovery with the random monsters you'll fight, the random cards available for draft at the beginning of the game, and what random sites will appear at each settlement space, giving you a different game every time. But there was a lot of questions that needed answering as we played the game, specifically from the fortune cards, which are not all balanced, I must say. And the rulebook is 30 pages long, so you're bound to forget little rules. The sites themselves, there's a lot, and though I give them props for these towers for easy visibility and this reference board to say what they all do when you visit them, it just seemed to be overloaded with stuff. Maybe as you play more often, it'll become second nature. I actually think this game could benefit from a lot of streamlining. More is not always best, and I think a bit more of tactics and strategy from a lesser pool of cards would not only streamline the game, but make your hero based more so on those qualities rather than luck. And there's a fair bit of luck in the game. Do be warned. I mean, many a times I had to rest due to bad rolls, get burned due to the black die roll, get some bad fortune cards, and so on. And those consequences were of no fault of my gameplay, but of my luck. That said, most adventure games do operate on this premise: make a choice and roll the die. So in essence, Heropath is staying true to the genre, and you will have a sense of discovery and high fantasy adventure. If you like adventure, you might want to check out Heropath. For us, it scores a 6.5 out of 10. A little more streamlined rules and more FAQs would have garnered this game a better score.